Hello, Dark Magic Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Actually Play this Fire Emblem game with me, BlueAnkylo. Last couple episodes have been a mix of arenaing, inventorying, and talking about our character stats. Let's assume everyone's seen all of that, and today we're just going to start deploying characters relatively willy-nilly and getting them all killed. I mean, planning it out carefully. I did a very small amount of moving around inventory between episodes. In case you're worried, Arthur got his Wind Tome back. I decided Leaf was never going to use the Thunder Tome, so I sent it to Carpra, and it's better than Fire. If he's going to fight, I figure, hey, better give him something at least halfway useful. So, the Fire Tomes have basically all been dumped in the garbage bin where they belong, and at least Thunder or Wind for our mages and our healers, right? I moved Ulster's Speed Ring, which was okay on him, but he didn't get to take advantage of it very often. You know, his weapons are pretty light. And I gave it to Seliph. So Seliph has more rings than he needs. He doesn't even need this renewal band, but hey, it's his. I sold his Slim Lance to make space for it. And I moved that to Ares because he's got relatively low speed. And if he's going to use a lance, then I figured, hey, that's good. That does mean that at the moment, Seliph doesn't have a lance weapon. I figured better to hold on to the flame sword and I guess the silver sword. I thought about it a little bit, but I'm going to try not to rearrange all of my equipment for the final chapter, even though we could. I moved the renewal band. There was one of these just sitting in the pawnbroker, so I bought that for Altina. She had lots of money, and seeing as she flies, she's really fast. She's got 9 movement. She has a bit of a habit of getting isolated, taking a bit of damage, and then someone like Fee would need to heal her up. Who can only move 8 squares, technically. It might have been better to put it on Fee, because then she would regenerate, and then she could heal Altina when they're off doing stuff. But she's already got a couple rings, so I figured Altina was kind of missing out. Other than that, I decided not to sell Johan's Brave Axe, even though I think Leaf would get more value out of it. I know we talked about this a little bit before, but I did decide that Leaf is too good. Like, I guess my logic is more, if Johan does not have the Brave Axe, he's pretty bad, and we should just not even deploy him. But if we want to get any use out of him at all, he probably needs the Brave Axe. I could give him a Silver Axe or something, but he kind of needs this, because axes are bad, and that's all he's got. I think Leaf will be useful anyway. He's got bows, he's got all kinds of other weapons, he can heal. I think he'll have more options in combat. Like, he'll always have something he can do, and he will be able to do well. Sure, he could do more damage. He'd be a better boss killer with a Brave Axe. But he will be good anyway. Now, you can make an argument that having your good characters be the ultimate strong characters is even better. But, you know, we've got Kanto. Johan can still move in, get an attack in, get out of the way, and then Leaf can attack as well. So having 2 good characters, it's probably better than 1 useless character and 1 really good character. At least that was my logic. One thing I would like to do, maybe not for turn 1, but I think I would like to transfer Tinny some gold so she can buy that magic ring. At the moment, it's just in the Pawnsmith, but Arthur's the only mage with enough money for it, and he's already got one. Seti's the other option, and I don't know, I feel like he's got the best tome, so he needs the extra magic less. The advantage of giving money to Seti would be he gets better status stave application, but I don't know, I have more built up. Like I love Tinny more. She's been around longer. Plus, she's got Wrath, so in a sense, it's a rare sense, but in a sense, plus 5 magic could be plus 10 damage. If she's low health, Wrath applies, gives her critical, she does double damage, then that plus 5 magic will actually turn into plus 10 damage. And she's got slightly lower damage Wind Tome, plus it'll make her healing a little bit better. I think Seti has, his healing staff doesn't need magic, it just full heals anyway, so I kind of feel like Tinny is a bit better. Obviously, you could make a case for putting it on the healers. They would heal a little bit more with a magic ring, but they're not combat characters primarily, so. And then the other thing I might do is give some money to Lean, so she can buy the Paragon ring for the last chapter, and she'll get double dancing experience, just because she's our lowest level character, and, you know, we've got some rings just sitting around there doing nothing. So anyway, that's kind of my ring strategy. It's nothing crazy, but that's my plan. Now, and just in case I forgot, I'm putting a save down after all the inventory management, because if I died now, I would have to redo all of my shopping, and I don't want to have to try to remember that. So, our goal here, in case you forgot, is to kill as many Dark Mages as we can on turn 1. We don't want them to silence everybody. We don't want them to start tag teaming the same characters with multiple Fenrirs. They've got a pretty good range to hit us in our castle. Like, I don't know for sure if they can hit people inside the castle, but if they can, and I'll assume they can all hit us, basically. Except, I guess this group cannot. So, I think these 4 take top priority. These 2 are kind of easy to get to, like, anybody can kill these 2 guys. These 2 up further on the hill are a little bit harder to get to, and we might need to keep an eye on positioning for this group, so if someone stands on this tile, technically they could be hit by Silver Sword guy, although... And the bow guy, so Silver Sword and Silver Bow, but I'm assuming maybe Altina will kill from sort of along there. Now, these guys, like I said, we could just ignore them, but what I'm kind of planning on is, if I can kill these 4 with no dancing, then whoever's left, we should be able to wrap these 4 up with some dance tricks. The hardest one might be this guy in the back. If we don't have a flyer on the left side, I'm not sure how they'll be able to hit this guy. Because I think these tiles are thickets? Yeah, we can't walk through these. So you can't stand on a cliff. It's basically, if I want to kill this Loptirian, we need to keep one of the flyers available. So let's start with Altina, because she's got the most movement. Oops, wrong direction. And you can see she is kind of the only one that can get adjacent to this guy and just kill him. Altina would Fee would only be able to get this far. So I'm actually not sure how I'm going to kill both of them without sending Altina and Fee both the same side. Because someone with a bow can't get far enough to hit those guys. Although someone with a bow would be really good up there. So I might end up only being able to commit to the right side if I need to use both of my flyers on the right side. Well, I guess leaving one guy available to do one Fenrir probably can't one-shot anybody. It's only 30 damage. He's never going to double, so... Yeah, as long as everyone's at good full health, then we're okay. Or we just ignore this side completely. Which is also possible. Anyway, let's get started with Altina, because I think this is the best way to kill that guy, and possibly the only way. And yeah, for today, we're just going to do stuff like this. It's actually... Dang it. I was really hoping she'd just one-shot this guy. Alright, so that won't quite work. Now I gotta do some math here. Okay, so he's gonna switch to the Jormungand, which is weight 12, which puts him at attack speed 2. Which means she'll have attack speed 7 with the Gaebulk, so she can 2-hit him with that. Like, she'll Pursuit. Or we could use a different weapon that maybe is... We want to hold on. I don't know. Point is, she can double with the heavy weapon, so that's fine. We could use a Silver Lance. That would technically double and kill him. We could steal his money, but that might not kill him. We don't. That would be dumb. Steel Sword would not do enough damage. That's kind of dumb. We could have tried using the Javelin from range. She would have been able to probably double him. The Javelin's even heavier. Let's stop messing around. Like I said when we were doing the arena-ing, I'm pretty sure I can just start using my legendary weapons. There's not going to be enough enemies to use 50 charges in one map, I don't think. It's unfortunate we didn't get an adept or a crit. We could have avoided that damage with a little bit of good luck, but it'll be fine. Alright, so I kind of think that I might be stuck doing this attack with Fee. Oh, that's not even going to be Oh! That's not good. She doesn't have a Javelin, so she doesn't have physical damage. And magic damage doesn't work particularly good on guys with 16 resistance. Alright, well maybe we're not killing this guy. Someone's going to get silenced. I guess it's more important we kill the damage mages. That's too bad. I mean, where's Lean? No, we would not be able to dance. I'd have to dance Fee and have Fee move adjacent, basically, to kill with a Brave Lance. Yeah, I'd basically have to dance Fee over. That'd be the only way to kill this guy. Alright, well, let's do some other easy moves like Favel. Favel's easy in my logic because he could just move over and kill a mage, right? He still doesn't do quite enough damage. Oh, but it's a silence mage, so they don't even get a counter. Maybe I should have him kill the other one then? I don't know. 50% hit rate. I wonder... Do I have anybody that could just... Actually, you know what? Maybe... I was thinking, like, the Brave Bows might kill these mages without them getting a counterattack in, so I could avoid some of that counter damage. Not like it's particularly hard to heal up or nothing. Oh, that's fine. Let's just do Favel on the silence one. This gets him closer to the action anyway. So I'm not going to do the math, but I'm assuming he gets to do double attack. If I'm wrong, I'm totally wrong. Great. I thought the Youthful to Silver Bow would be light enough. So, wow. 14 attack speed. Versus, we're 1 speed short of doubling. Well, that was really impressive, Blue. Good job. I guess now we're definitely going to dance over here, because Smooth. Alright, who else wants to get a kill in? I don't even know for sure if this will do enough damage, to be honest. Probably not. Super! Here I was thinking I'd be one-rounding all these mages with my overpowered characters in the endgame. Nah, not so easy. Who's got, like, a javelin? I want to see, like, if I could kill one with a javelin. It might have been smarter to open with Cav that can Canto away. Like, this wouldn't be a kill, but if we lower him down a little bit, we can finish him off with someone who's not on a horse. The downside is, of course, this means we've got more damage that we have to heal up. Because more people are going to take hits. But now we can use, like, a foot mage. Like, Tinny or Seti, whichever you prefer. $17, yeah, easy peasy. Alright, so... I think he got a crit as well, just to really rub it in. Yeah. Alright, well... If we go to the left, we're not going to be able to kill them all, because we won't have a flyer available. Yeah, I think we're just going to end up dancing for a couple people on the right side. So we want to put Fee... I have to either attack or move Favel. So basically, Fee should be like one of those tiles beside him, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure. Like, Lean can move a long way. I forget sometimes. Oh, you know what we could do? We could have her kill. Yeah. This is fine. Not like this makes that much difference, but she can kill and move over and then get danced. But yeah, her Wind Sword ranged attack, there's no way that was going to kill the Silence Mage over there. And I didn't want someone to get silenced, so this should be totally fine. She actually does enough damage to kill him, assuming she doesn't get hit. She missed a 92. Oh, right. I forgot. Silence Mages, they don't have any, they don't have any way to hit her. Okay, so theoretically, I'm gonna move her back to the left on the idea that Lean's got 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we put Fee here and then danced, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's probably not gonna be able to kill this guy again. So we probably need Altina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. Yeah, of course. Exactly here. Dance. She wouldn't make it. So next turn is probably not going to work either. It's kind of annoying. Because I can't kill this guy in the back without, like, I could probably kill these 3 right now with Lester and maybe Arthur. Leaf. Should I just do it? Just get rid of 3 of them? Someone will take the hits. The question, I guess, is more, how much damage would we take in response to doing this? There's only one that can counter, so whoever is at most risk of dying, like, we want to make sure we kill this guy without taking a lot of counter damage. So maybe that's somebody like Arthur with relatively good resistance? Maybe. Something like Thoron. He'll take 24 damage. We could just go with a lower. That's not enough. That's also not enough damage, technically. But that's 34, assumedly times, almost for sure times 2. He'll take 24. You know what? He should live. As long as we can kill this guy, so we're not getting double Fenrir'd. And then, I better have done my math right. Yeah, I did my math right. We're fine. As long as we can kill this guy, then stop the 2 silencers, Arthur's not going to die. This will be fine. And we can probably heal up with a physic or something if we really needed to anyway. Sure. Alright, so next up is probably someone like Lester. So this is... I guess he could miss. He doesn't actually have the best accuracy. A critical will do, though. Unfortunately, I kind of miss seeing all the experience points. There's just no more level ups available. Let's see how Leaf would do. Unfortunately, he can't Kanto away, so if he doesn't kill... he should kill, though. 96% times 2. Should be totally fine. Thanks for the crit! Yeah, so in a sense, we basically have 3 mounted archers, if you... Well, 2 mounted archers, I guess, technically. Okay, that was pretty good. The only thing we missed out on would be somehow killing this guy, but I'm really quite certain that the only way we could hit him would be either Fee or Altina to fly this way and get danced. But then we wouldn't have been able to finish these guys, and they start, you know, in range, so... Okay, well, I'm not sure if these guys will move to attack us instantly, so I think for our first turn, we just get people deployed, see if they start charging, and then, you know, reassess from there, basically. So we got lots of people to deploy. I could have also deployed Seliph earlier to provide some support bonuses. That would have been nice. Oh, I should do some healing. So Oifi, Altina, and Arthur. We've got Tinny. Well, she can make it all the way up there. I guess she's, you know, support bonuses with SETI, so I maybe should have moved her the other direction. It's fine. We'll figure out our positioning more once the first big combat starts. Okay, yeah, we'll do, basically because, Corpora is still trying to get level ups, I'll let him use his more expensive staff here, sort of, because he's the only one that could heal Altina this turn, and he'll get more than 15 experience for using a more expensive staff. And then, Lana can do the last one. Oh, she had a physic as well, sure. I guess you could have tried some rescue strats. I forget about rescue, but we probably could have rescued Altina and then danced her. Well, no, rescue's only 10 squares, so we could have stood here, used rescue on Altina. She would have started here again, and then danced her would probably not have been enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. There's still probably, even with the rescue staff, I don't think we could have set this up on one turn. Maybe with 2 rescues? But if I use the rescue, they'd be adjacent to each other, so I couldn't dance them both. So I would not be able to set up 2. And you can't just trade, you can't just trade weapons or staves around like you can in other games, so. Okay. Let's just get everybody deployed and start planning out the next round. Oh, Dermot needs some big heals. I forgot about that. The arena crushed him. Nana can heal him. That'll be fine. I got so many healers these days. It's really nice. Our overall team is, you know, we are actually pretty overpowered, I would say, just in terms of total, you know, army strength. Alright, Shannon, get out there. Johan. Even Finn. Basically everyone except Patty gets out on turn 1. So we've got lots of units available. Like, this is ridiculous. Hannibal, you know what, Hannibal? You're gonna guard the castle. Think he could die to Jormungand if I put him here? That'd be hilarious. Nah, there's no way he's gonna get doubled with a sword equipped. They can't quite hit him. It's a good thing we killed the other 3, though. Alright, he's just gonna guard the castle. That's fine. That's what generals and Ardens do. Alright, they're gonna come right at us. That's good. Makes my life easier. So, if I remember correctly, these guys all have silver weapons. Nothing too crazy, like brave weapons or legendaries. They're keeping formation. We might be in a position where we can just attack phase, like player phase, just kill them all. Alright, so here's the one shot of Fenrir we let off. I suppose I could have tried to put Seliph nearby, you know, to give the support bonus, but we just dodge it anyway. Like a boss. Alright, we'll try to kill this guy eventually. Okay, so just keep in mind, we're going to be dealing with a lot of long-range magic very soon. Sleep, bolting, meteor, more sleep. It's a good thing I didn't waste my restore staves, right? This mage line looks way more frightening than this paladin line. So I think we probably could just take them, honestly. If I set up a good dance somewhere up here, if we can kill even just these 5 on the kind of low end, then we could dance and theoretically kill... Well, the Brave Sword Roberto's probably the most dangerous, I guess, but... Maybe I'll plan out a dance here. This is close enough. If I moved Arthur and Lester over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they might not be able to get all the way to this guy, but we should be able to kill all the fighters, assumedly, up to that. We're just gonna pull it off, guys. This is gonna be amazing. These so many units that can't even attack. Now I pulled Fee back. She'll be fine. I'm just gonna send her after the guy up in the mountain. We'll give her the slim sword for evasion, because everyone else will be out of range of, well, you know what I mean. You can't wait there. I guess Leaf will be in range of the Dark Mage. I'll still give him the max evade. It's not a big deal if he gets hit or anything. Alright, and then, yeah, I'm gonna plan a dance for Arthur and Lester, and then 2 other people. Yeah. I guess we could move people on this side of them. I wasn't thinking of that. Or we get, like, attacks and cantos. I wonder... Probably can't make it to this tile, even if this guy was dead. So the general rule of thumb, if you're trying to work out these sorts of maneuvers, is you start with the people who can only attack, like, one person, which tends to be the people on foot units. Like, yeah, Shannon can only possibly hit one target, so if we're going to use Shannon, this is his best option. And, I mean, he should crush this guy. Balmung's pretty good, I hear. So, yeah. Also, we're getting people, some experience. Oh, yeah, and he can steal some money. He needs to give some money to Patty, so Patty can give some money to Tinny, so Tinny can buy a magic ring. Maybe we'll set that up before we get to the next castle. All right, and then sort of next up is Favel. The only enemy he can hit is this guy on the bottom, so we'll let him get a kill. He really does not need to use the Euphal, but actually, it might have been safer to get a double attack with the lighter bows, but the Euphal's pretty cool, so. This is supposed to be a holy war. If you can't use your holy weapons, then I don't know what we're doing here. Okay, so my mages can't really get up there. Like, optimally, I'd want to put 2 characters on these tiles for dancing. Or I could put, like, Ulster and Larcy here, for instance. Dance them, and then they'd be able to hit a couple people. But they don't have as much... Like, I think we'd probably get more kills overall if we try to dance back, like, you know, kill an enemy and then canto back here, basically. Also, we should heal up Dermot before I forget. So... Lana... Actually, let's use Carpra for it. Carpra's trying to get level ups, and this will be fine for him. He also doesn't have any support bonuses or anything, so it doesn't matter as much. Alright, so... Tinny can't really do anything. We'll just move her over. Let's see. There's 2 more. We definitely need to kill... See, the Elfire mages are kind of weak anyway. Like, they're not that dangerous. They have an attack speed of 1. But we definitely need to kill the Archer Knights if we're going to use Altina. So... If I have her attack this guy, 1-2, she could get cantoed. To kill this guy, 1-2. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm hoping she doubles. I did not do the math because I'm lazy and this game doesn't help you. Thank you, Altina. And that puts her in a good dance spot. And if we can set one more good dance person up... Maybe Ares? He's another... You know, we're just using all of our legendary weapons. Why not? This gives us a really nice dance, basically. Silver Sword, though. He would take 6 whole damage. Probably shouldn't worry about that. So I wasn't counting on the enemy doubling him. Well, 1 HP and 1 luck. I think I said he needed a strength speed level up. Also, I didn't count his tiles very well, did I? Maybe, well, Johan can already make it pretty deep. You know, Oifi is kind of one of my lower priority for dances, so... Do you think he'll double? Is there any chance we'll double with Oifi? I think javelins are really heavy, so I don't think it'll happen. We actually have an enemy with 1 HP. Wow, that's terrible. Alright. I probably should have done this with Johan first. Oh no, never mind. It's a sword. That's a bad idea. Let's do with Finn. Slim Lance can't miss. If he can move 2 squares to the left, I'll be super happy. If he can't, it's no big deal. We'll figure someone else to get danced. Part of the fun of this was to try to find a solution. He can move 2 squares to the right. Part of the fun of this was to try to find a solution that didn't require pre-preparing the entire move. So we'll just do Self Dance. This gets us 4 more strong units that are up front. And I should still be able to kill somebody with Johann or Nana or Ares. HP Luck, not good. Or Dermot, that's his name. Alright, so we got Mage, Sword Guy, Brave Sword Guy, Bow Guy. I wonder if Johann could actually kill, like, Hellfire Guy, maybe? Might be his best option. Oh, he's like 1 strength short of just 1 rounding him. Alright. I'm not gonna do the pursuit attack speed math. We can take a hit of Hellfire. If we're lucky, we get 2 more swings. Hey, Johann! Good job, buddy. You earned that level up. HP, skill, and defense. See, if I'd given his Brave Axe to Leaf, we couldn't have done that. Alright, I gotta remember ranges here. So basically, this tile and up is dangerous. The Troubadour spot. We can mostly ignore the Troubadours. I suppose I should try to kill this guy next. He does have the Authority Stars. I wonder how Dermot would do. Not enough damage, actually. That's only 14, 28, maybe 56. That's kind of unfortunate. Nana's also got a Brave Sword. These guys are my charm characters, right? So maybe we have them move upwards. 21, this would be a kill, yeah. And the enemy only does 7 damage again, so it's pretty good. Of course, you can just get a crit. Yeah, I guess, you know, we might have been able to kill the boss with a critical Brave Sword. I forgot about that. Alright, how would Nana do against the Arch Knight? 22... He can't counter her. She should get 4 attacks. Actually, her speed is not all that impressive, but it's good enough. It's clearly good enough. There you go. There you go, guys. I finally used Nana. Move over. Alright, so now we've got 1 Lance guy, 1 Hellfire guy, and of course the boss that we need to kill. So we should focus on the boss first. Maybe Arthur would be the best bet here, because he doesn't even have to worry about getting countered. This time, because he's a mini-boss, he's got 21 attack speed. That's enough to be a little bit careful. So there's no way Arthur can pursue him, basically. Absolutely impossible. So we might as well just do the most damage we can with Thoron. It's possible we get a crit or a... No, he does not have Adept. Or we could probably have Arthur 1 round the Mage. Because we should double him with Hellfire. But can anyone safely kill the boss, I guess, is the real question. So, with the Gay-Bulg equipped, Altina has more defense than the boss. Calling this guy as a boss is a bit of a stretch of the imagination. He can't even hurt her. Well, unless he's got, like, critical or something. No. So he's got, just gotta remember, 21 attack speed is probably gonna beat anybody. Yeah, there's nobody here. Maybe Seliph. Yeah, Seliph could double him with a Silver Sword. But I don't think the turfing would work. It has to be the Silver Sword. And we're only looking at 18 damage. It's not actually that impressive. Okay, I think what I'll do is a little bit of chip damage where the boss can't, basically he can't counter. Oh, or will he just switch to his Javelin? He might just switch to his Javelin. At least it's not a Brave Sword. Your head's going for a bounty, you know. No hard feelings, but die. Oh yeah, he just auto-switched to the jab. Should have expected that. Still, the javelin's super heavy, which actually means Arthur doubles. Which I wasn't calculating for, so that's a great advantage. Yeah, I totally planned it. I mean, yeah, I knew that would happen. Good job, Arthur. Alright, well that means anyone can finish this guy off. Is anyone not level 30? No, so it doesn't really matter. I guess seeing as Lester can't hit anyone, like he can't target the furthest north one. We want to see maybe if Lester can kill the Elfire Mage on his own. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Sure, just get a critical right off the bat. That's the way you do it. This tile will be safe, but one more to the right would be very dangerous. Okay, I think we'll go Seliph for the boss kill, and then move him a little bit up so he can provide support bonuses for Altina killing the other guy. The other guy's got a lance, so Seliph would be slightly disadvantaged. Nah, this can't be! This guy really didn't have a very good chance. Alright, we'll move all the way up to here. Then we'll have Altina fly up and crush this last knight. Again, I should do the math here just so he's dead. He's got an attack speed of 1, so it doesn't really matter. Any weapon we pick will double him, I think. And the Gable gives her enough defense that he can't hurt her. So, Gable, pretty good. Guy Bulga. And just in case you thought he might do 0 damage, you know, let's just get a critical anyway. Alright. So, do we take any damage there? Like, that went... I guess Ares still needs some more healing. Everybody else is looking pretty good. Johan took a little bit of damage. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't use, I didn't need to use any of my silent staves or anything yet. I think I'll physic Johan up a little bit. I mean, 10 physics you can wear out fairly quickly, but I don't think we need to be too good to use, like, you know, hoarder, you know, never spend anything. Alright, what I should do here, though, is not forget to have Shannon give some money to Patty so I can distribute it via her thief abilities. Alright, we're doing good. 38 minutes in, we've at least made a bit of a push. Alright, the poor troubadours, they don't know what to do. I always feel bad for the enemy healers at the end of the battle. Except for when they do nothing. They just wanted to waste a minute of time there. They were very confused. Trying to find somebody to heal, I guess. Alright, so 30% chance to hit Leaf for 20 damage. Not terribly worried. Alright, cool. Alright, before I forget, let's see if I can wipe this last mage out. No problem at all. Well, a 4% problem. Unless you get a crit. Good job, Fee. Getting all those crits. I mean, we just keep giving her more kills on this Brave Land. She's up to 79 kills. It's kind of crazy. She's doing good. I like her. You know, I did give her some rings. We always, you know, break the mold a little bit by giving them some bonus power. But yeah, Fee looks very strong. Alright, so now we got these two girls. One tile south of her is safe, but everything up is dangerous. So how we're gonna break this, I don't actually have any idea yet. This is a problem and a half. Edda... So Rodan's the boss. Man, that's a lot of units. I wonder if there's any of them that can move further than the mages? Probably not. That's a nasty formation. Well, I'm definitely going to keep everyone out of range this turn, and then I'll try to figure something out. Or maybe what I should do is put someone just in range of, like, one of them on the forest tile. Well, it's asleep, so... Someone with more than 21 resistance. Does such a person exist? So Ares basically is the only one. Maybe I put Ares in range of... so he can't get put to sleep. Put him in range of one bolting mage who can only do very little damage to him, even if he hits him. And then that should trigger these guys to move. And then what I might do is just wait till the melee units suicide. And maybe if the mages move towards us, that might make it easier. We might just pull back a little bit. Like, if this group is separate, but this group moves towards us, then we might have a bit of a plan. So my plan will be Ares on that tile. We want to make sure he's healed up just in case. Okay, Ares is there. He does need some healing first. Carpra is the person for it. HP and luck, huh? Alright, well, I sure hope this works. I actually don't want him to do the attack. Because he's... Or wait, what level is he? Oh, he's only level 29. Sure, whatever then. I mostly just figure while we're killing innocent girls on horses, we should be using people who can at least get experience. Poor innocent girls. All for 14 experience. Alright, so he only has to survive one meteor, and the sleeps can't even hit him. 21 magic versus 25 resistance. Totally safe. Okay. So we'll probably want... Not like it makes a huge difference, but we'll want Seliph in support range, I suppose. Anyone up here not level 30? Sure, Johan. Go around beating up on the girls. I see. I see what you're doing, Johan. Alright, so that's fine. Then we want Seliph here, I think. I don't want to accidentally put anyone in range of being put to sleep. But Nana has supports, if I remember correctly. Or charm, specifically. Yeah, so we'll put her down the side. I'm assuming this will trigger the group anyway, and I figure this might be the safest way to do it. Dermot should also provide support, just get back in the habit of getting all my charm bonuses. And then if I really want to overkill it, we throw Lean next to him. What I might do, though, is have... Like, there's something else Lean could be doing, so... I think what I'll have is Shannon give his money to his wife. She just takes all his gold and gives it away. She goes shopping immediately with all that gold. 47,000. Who did I say? Tinny, I think? Tinny's right here. Sure, it's fine. There you go, Tinny. So now Tinny has tons of money, more than she needs. And Patty is broke. But we can now buy the magic ring on Tinny, which, you know, it's kind of silly, but hey, why not, right? Just gonna put her way behind the rest of the team if I do this. We could, So, no. We'd have to dance for Carpra, warp her back. That actually is good for his experience. Sure. It's kind of silly. I wish Lean had that night ring. This was something that we were supposed to get from Lacheezy back in Generation 1. But if the dancer had the leg ring and the night ring, she could have cantoed after the dance. And then I could put her closer to Ares for support, for instance. Just would have been a little bit better. Anyway, this is just totally being silly, but... Hey, Carper gets some experience out of it. Tinny will get her magic ring a little bit quicker. Probably 2 turns quicker, 3 turns quicker. Everyone will be happy. This way I don't forget about it. Oops. And then I forget about it. Classic. But you can see her inventory is kind of empty, so I figured she'd be a good target for the magic ring. Unfortunately, there's no way to give partial gold. Like, if I only gave her, like, she only needed, like, 15,000 gold or something. She didn't need the whole batch. But anyway, at least now we've got the 2 magic rings on characters that get some value out of it. 32 magic is insane, so she is very, very strong. And that's unfortunately no horse, so it's kind of like giving all your magic rings to other foot units that don't get maximum value, but whatever. Alright, so I'm assuming these guys are going to start moving towards us. So I think what I'll do is put people up front that could canto and then retreat if I need to. So the line... It's essentially these tiles are dangerous until you go way further north. Yeah, this guy's on the same diagonal. Oh, this is forward to sleep, so it's dangerous up to here. So this line would be dangerous. This tile would be dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Dangerous, 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 dangerous. So we can go on this tile, I believe. Yeah, basically 3 tiles above Ares is fine. Okay. The only reason I'm doing this is if the enemies charge forward enough, this gives me some option for these 3 people to attack them and then canto backwards. In case the whole line starts charging, we can do some kiting, basically. A little bit of a fight and retreat. Makes sense, right? I'll throw a couple more units up here. There is also a road, which makes things easier for us. And then probably here. Now, unfortunately, if they do all charge towards us, it means only my cavalry or mounted units can really do much. Because my foot units are going to be kind of liabilities if we leave them up there out front. But I'll move them closer for now. I feel like there are a couple more characters that needed healing. But I've already forgotten who they are, so... Help me out here, spreadsheets. Okay, kind of looks like I healed everybody up well enough already. But just on the offside that we get a small group attacking us, we'll move our units forward. It's probably safer to keep the foot units back, but... Okay, let's just keep rolling. What could possibly go wrong? Bolting gets a critical, 1-shots, my dude. Ankylo cries. I actually think he has enough resistance that a critical wouldn't even matter, but... Bolting in future Fire Emblems does have a 10 or 15% critical chance, and I hate it. The fact that you can 10 range critical kill someone in 1 shot if you're lucky is just one of the more obnoxious Fire Emblem quirks. Okay, so interestingly, the good news is we've learned something. The bad news is we learned something sad. Getting in range of this group did not trigger the group. Now, that might not be all of the units. So maybe the next step... Oh, look, there's a little tile here. So, right in front of Altina, there is a tile where I don't think any mages can hit her. Wow. You know, this would have been much easier if there was a button that just highlighted all dangerous tiles, like all enemy movement. I bet you that's the tile you're supposed to find to do this safely. Wow. So, I can't really do it with Altina. Oh, dang it, they won't... So, that's really unfortunate. So, I was hoping if I put her one tile forward where the mages can't hit her. Just out of range of all the status and meteor mages. Then we could lure over, you know, the melee units or something first. That'd be the ideal. But they can't attack that square. So they can attack this square. Probably only one of them, because they'd stand here, shoot, and then block the spot. Voice. So how do we do that? If we stand there, we're in range of a 21 magic sleep. But that's it. So I guess we could still do it with Ares. Just, we need someone who can't be hit by a sleep staff, basically. Because they don't even try when it doesn't work. So instead of Altina one tile in front of Arthur, he will be in range of sleep, but won't actually be he won't be afflicted by it. It'll put him in range of an archer, which he can't really counter, not with Mistletoe equipped. Is there anyone else that could be, let's see, what am I talking? 22 resistance. I know I already looked this up and I forgot. I think it was like Carpra or something. Well, Seliph has 22 resistance. He'd have more with his sword equipped. Fee would have 22 resistance. Fee would be the best, actually. She's kind of too far away, though. Because I could equip her... Well, if she had a javelin, she'd be the best. The fact that she's got 22 resistance puts her in an interesting position where she could kind of snipe some of these guys off. She'd take some damage from meteors and stuff, but she could theoretically not be affected by any of the sleeps. Alright, well... It kind of comes down to Ares or Seliph at this point. Seliph has 22 resistance at base, and if he equips his turfing, it's even better. He's got 27 physical defense, and Ares has only 22. So I guess we'll go with Seliph. And again, we're just going to test this out. I could give him a flame sword, but I'll give him massive magic resistance. Not like it should matter, really, but... So, hopefully the archer will take the bait. Let's give him... Again, just because I like to do things semi-thoroughly. Let's give him some charm bonuses. Where's Dermot? Dermot should be in range, too. Alright. And, I guess technically... Lana? But Lana's a foot unit, so bad idea. We don't want to rush up there with foot units just yet. I will move Ares out of the range of the Meteor Mage, though. Alright, well, we'll give this one a try. I think I'll move Johan kind of into the kiting group, and I'm just going to keep... Well, I'm going to, you know, get my backup group a little closer, too. Leaf should definitely be part of he should be part of the team. Okay, so you can move up to this tile about thereabouts. These guys I'm going to keep around here because they don't have Canto. And I'm just curious basically what the enemy does. This is probably the kind of encounter where if you know what the enemy is going to do, you would plot out your turn a lot differently, right? Like, there's so many units that just charging right into them is basically suicide. So I need to know how the AI works before I can really make my decision on how we're going to attack it. Because if they won't attack us, we really do need a very strong alpha strike where we wipe out... Well, we've got a lot of units. We need to kill a lot of these guys, or else they'll just, you know, gang up on one of my guys and get some kills. Anyway, let's see what happens here. And we'll probably have to end the episode, but at least I'll let you see what happens, right? Alright, the first archer went in for Seliph. So this, assumedly, will bring in the rest of the group. Yeah, okay, so I think optimally for me, only the melee units move, I guess. And then we can just pull back and kill them out of range of the meteor bolting mages. Which is exactly what just happened? Okay, that's good. So this makes things a little bit easier. It's going to take a little bit of time, but there will be a fairly safe way to handle this group now. It does look like it requires someone with enough resistance to not be put to sleep, but you do have Tearfing, so that should always be self-available, right? Like, if you're playing along, you should have definitely got Tearfing before you killed Arvis. It's plus 20 resistance, so it's very unlikely that Seliph could be put to sleep if you equip one. And, yeah, that looks like that'll be the plan. So, okay, let's end the episode here. Next turn, we'll plot out how we're going to kill these guys over the next couple turns, and then, we'll still need a strategy to get through this group. There's still a lot of sleeps. I mean, that is so many, like... We're looking at 6 people with sleep staves, and 4 meteors and 4 boltings. 7 sleep staves? Yeah, 7 sleep staves, 4 meteors, and 4 boltings. Like, that's a lot, but without their defensive line, it shouldn't be too bad, at least. Okay, at least I've got a good plan. I'll see you guys next episode for Conquering Edda. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.